Hello everyone, Grizz1y here. It's been a while, haven't done any sort of recording for a while, but you know what, we're back. Because today, I'm doing something a little different. Today, I am going to give you guys a bit of a challenge. I'm calling it the Grizz1y Food Challenge. It's nothing super crazy or anything. This is foods I actually like to eat, but people find me really weird for liking it. So I decided I'd show you what I do to put them all together. And I know some of you are going to be like, ew, that's a weird, gross combination. But I challenge you guys to actually try it, see what you think. And you know what, share your weird food combinations, because you know what, maybe I'll make a video of food combinations you guys like that, you know, wouldn't be something I would normally eat. So, we're just going to get right into it. The very first thing we're going to do is something to do with pudding. Specifically chocolate, at least for me. Some of these will also depend on your taste. If you like vanilla pudding better, do vanilla. For me, I prefer the chocolate. So let's open this up. Boop. You always have to lick the lid, that's the rule. Alright, so, now this is the second part. I like to put goldfish in mine. It makes it kind of a cheesy chocolate. So all I do is just put it all on top. Take a little spoon, kind of push it down, and usually I try and fill it up a good amount. So like I'll push it down, grab a little more, put it in, push more in, and then just kind of fold it all in there to where you get enough. Then all you do is once they're all covered, get some pudding with some goldfish in it, and you eat it. Yeah, that's still really good. I haven't had this in a really long time. But it gives you this cheesy chocolate taste, which some people find weird, but me, I like cheesy chocolate. I don't know why, but it is good. One other thing you can do with it that I found was pretty good is you can take Cheetos. Yes, these are off-brand currently. I couldn't find them in their small regular packages. Just take Cheetos, dip it in, and do the same thing. It's just a little bit more cheesy. So, kind of make it depending on your variety of cheese flavor that you like. Oh. Those are not that good. Nope. Alright. Yeah. Those don't taste like Cheetos. Oof. Oof. I just realized I don't think I'm recording. Oh, I should be. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're back. For some reason, I felt like we weren't recording, but we are. There's no red light on the front of the camera that says, oh, you're recording. But yeah, so, goldfish and chocolate pudding is really good. Cheetos would probably be really good. Off-brand Cheetos, don't do it. Let's see what's next. Let's do these noodles. This one's pretty simple. All you really need are some, my preferable favorite, bow tie noodles, sour cream, and if you would like, some cheese. I usually prefer Parmesan with this, but you know, you can choose other flavors of cheese as well. Just gonna toss the trash on the ground for now. I'll pick it up later. Alright, so what you do, I just freshly made these noodles, so they're not as warm as they were because I was getting a few other things together, but they're still pretty warm. Just plop some sour cream in, close that back up. Get that out of the way. And then you mix the sour cream in. Because they kind of cooled a little bit, they stuck together. So, whoops. That's okay. Just kind of break them apart the best you can. Well, of course, if you're having fresh, like instantly fresh noodles, they probably won't stick together after you. Oh no! I'm going to make a mess. And I didn't bring a napkin over here. So, just mix it all together. Try and get the sour cream as spread out as you possibly can. I probably put a little bit too much in this time, but you know what? No big deal. Take your cheese. And sometimes I do like it just as the noodles and sour cream, but sometimes a little treat. Just add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to it. Oop. Close that up so I don't spill it everywhere. Whoops. And then just kind of mix that in. And then just go for a bite. So grab a couple of noodles with some cheese. So it's kind of plain, which actually, for this, actually makes the Parmesan cheese really come through. So it's kind of good if you want something that has, like, a lot of flavor on top of it. Say if you, so like cheese, so the Parmesan comes through like almost, it doesn't overpower. You can still taste sour cream and noodles, obviously, but you can taste the Parmesan cheese more. So it's good for that stuff that's normally pretty subtle to actually bring out the flavor in it more. And it tastes kind of clean. Like there's just not like overly too many flavors to it. Now Tajin is great for everything. I love to take a little Tajin, just plop a little bit on top, and grab a spoonful of this. This has a bit of a lemony lime flavor. More of a limey flavor than a lemon. You could also add lemon though. But I just like this. I actually recommend it for everything. No, this is not sponsored by them. I will say that now. I just love Tajin. If you know me, you know I'm addicted to it. Alright, so let's move on to our next one, which is going to be this rice mix. This is the one people really think I'm weird for. So we need is our rice. I say it's usually best to use white rice for this, but I currently don't have any made. I'm just using what we had made. We need that. We need toast. Pardon me, excuse me. The rice, blue cheese dressing. That better be with the blue cheese. And jelly. I'm running a little low. For me, I prefer strawberry jelly. It's kind of up to you if that's your favorite or something else. Oh, excuse me. And I also have honey wheat toast. Very lightly browned, but some of you might like it more brown. Or you might like white bread, or just plain wheat. So what you do is get a little bit of jelly out. You don't need too much, just enough to spread around your toast. Like I said, I'm running really low, so it might just make it. I'm hoping this is going to be enough. It's close enough, right? You know, it'll work. And then you take your blue cheese dressing and mix it in with your rice. Now, since I don't have too much rice, I don't want too much blue cheese. Okay, so that's probably about enough. And you just mix that all together. And once again, when I warmed this one back up, this is leftover rice. It's good with leftover rice. It's good with fresh rice. When I warmed it back up, it kind of all stuck together. I don't really know why. A little bit more blue cheese. And trust me, you guys are going to think I'm the weirdest person for this. A lot of people already are probably saying, ew, blue cheese on rice. And this is a light blue cheese dressing. Well, one, not just in amount of calories or whatever, but also in flavor. It's not like an overly powerful blue cheese. Okay, now that I got the blue cheese mixed in, all I do is scoop it up. And I spread around, whoops, missed there. Spread around my toast. I'm not going to cover the whole thing right now. And eat that. And you know, it's really good. There's a lot of flavors that happen all at once. Blue cheese is definitely strong. But the strawberry jelly also comes through with it. And there's something about it with all the flavors that just mix together is really good. And of course, you can always put a little bit of Tajin. I've also put eggs on top of this, which is also a really good breakfast. And don't worry, I'm not going to waste this food. I'm going to eat the rest of it for lunch after I'm done. Because this stuff is delicious. Alright. So that's probably the one you guys will find the weirdest. Next, I wanted to go into a little bit of this variety thing. So we have 3 bowls of popcorn. I'll just start with one at a time. And 3 different ways that I personally like to eat popcorn. I'm going to grab this napkin. Because I can feel stuff on my mouth. But yeah, so I'm going to show you 3 different ways I like to do my popcorn. Simplest one, and this is all air popped popcorn, has butter on it, freshly melted. First one, jalapenos. Just take some jalapeno, I usually use my fingers, but I'm just trying not to get jalapeno on everything. Grab a couple. Yeah. You know what? Okay, I got one dead center. And it fell out. So I'll just eat the jalapeno, grab a couple of those. Oh. Popcorn's been sitting out for a couple minutes. Hot. Those ones are really hot. But it's better with, like, what is that called? The movie theater popcorn. Like, at some movie theaters, they actually have jalapenos in little jars, and it's perfect with those. These ones are a little bit hotter than they are, so. Which, actually, be right back. We're going to grab some water. My mouth is on fire. Alright, so the next popcorn is actually one my mom taught me, because I really like it to this day. So we got our popcorn, you need lemon pepper, and you need, usually I would prefer cheddar cheese. We have Colby Jack currently, so I'm going to use that. So you take the lemon pepper, put it over your popcorn. Best usually to do this one fresh, but I want to show you guys how to do it. Get all kind of mixed together. Take some cheese, put that all over the top, and mix that in with the popcorn as much as you can. I'm not doing this in my normal bowls, so. And all you gotta do is grab a couple pieces of popcorn with some cheese. And it's still one of the best flavors. A little bit more lemon pepper. If you couldn't tell, I like cheese a lot. So yeah, I put a little bit more lemon pepper on. And you just have to grab a handful just like that. And I love lemon, obviously. It gives you a zing, but also the calming feeling of the cheese. And you can choose kind of the cheese you like. It actually works pretty well with Colby Jack. I prefer a medium cheddar. I like that zing with a zing. It's like the double zing. It just makes it really good. And popcorn's just really good, so. People think that's a little weird, but I think it fits pretty well. I thought my mom was weird when she did it, but now I'm more because I do it too. Now this next one you might not think is too weird, which actually, let me put that out of the way for a minute, because what we're going to do is make a little mix. So this right here is nutritional yeast. It has a little bit of a cheesy flavor, so more cheese type stuff. So we're just going to get a little bit of that. And close it on up. Oh, I got the hiccups a little already, like jeez. Do that. A little bit of basil. Alright, that's gonna be fun. A little bit of thyme. This has a very open top, so I need to be very careful. There we go. That's very powerful. And some garlic powder. I probably should have done a little more nutritional yeast. Probably will if I can remember where I put it. Oh yeah, I saw it over there. Nutritional yeast is the main seasoning of this. That's just. If you guys couldn't tell what happened, the pudding just fell over. Luckily, it landed right on top of a napkin. So that's lucky, but that's just sad. Alright, move that back away. So then you'll take all those and just kind of mix them all together to kind of get just this nice little mix of that nutritional yeast and stuff. I actually get this from a book called The Thug Cookbook. Pretty good. Yeah, this is the right one. And then what you'll do is you'll just take it, just kind of scatter it across. spill it everywhere as you do it. Gotta make sure you do that because I am totally doing that right now. And just kind of mix it all around, get it all spread out, and then you eat it, obviously. Have to watch a movie. What this tastes like, though, I didn't quite get the right balance, but it tastes like garlic bread. Garlic bread popcorn. Do you know how amazing that is? If you love garlic bread, you're going to love it. Well, and if you love popcorn, because if you hate popcorn, you might not like it. So, if you have a love for garlic bread and popcorn, you are going to love that. Alright guys, so we are going on to the last one, which I definitely don't think is a little weird. I don't think it's weird. So this is more of a dessert-y type item. So, I got a flour tortilla. I'm making a mess on my table. Don't worry, I'll clean it all up. I won't leave it for a stack. Not too mean. So we got our flour tortilla. We got peanut butter. Now remember, none of this is sponsored, guys. One of the reasons I want you guys to see the brand, we actually normally get Jif peanut butter, but it's so you guys kind of know where I get the flavoring from, because if you get a different brand, it could taste a bit different. Especially with like the blue cheese and stuff. Some places have a stronger blue cheese. So you just spread your peanut butter out along this flour tortilla. This is kind of in the way a little bit, huh? Just everything's in the way. I need a bigger table. And then, after that, grab your chocolate chips. Mini chocolate chips. You need them to be mini because you need them to be able to melt. So just grab a little handful of that. Spread it all across. Keep it on the peanut butter as much as possible. A little bit more. I like a lot of chocolate. And if you have extra, just nom on it. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take this to the microwave for 30 seconds. So we'll be right back. Alright, so now we warmed that up for 30 seconds. You see it kind of foofs up a little bit, a little warm. So the chocolate chips won't look like they've melted. Some of them will, a lot of them looks like they don't. They're just all full and stuff, but they are super soft and warm. And then all you gotta do, just like a normal tortilla, if I can find the right edge. Let's go from this way. Just take it, fold each end over, then roll it on up. I think my microwave is a little hotter than normal right now, and I don't know why. So I would say let that sit for about 5 to 10 seconds. Just kind of let it all kind of cool together a little bit. Because if you take a bite of molten chocolate, it's probably going to burn just a wee little bit. Alright, should be fine. I usually like to have this with a bit of milk. This is what I'll have for dessert sometimes, so. It's a little chewy because of the tortilla. But what this is like is almost like a more chocolatey Reese's peanut butter cup in a tortilla. Now you'd say, oh, why not just do a Reese's peanut butter cup? Well, one, I do believe it's probably slightly unhealthier than doing my own chocolate chip and peanut butter. And two, this kind of peanut butter tastes different than the Reese's peanut butter. And this is just like, I don't know, it's nice having it all wrapped up in this tortilla and warm. It gives it this warm feeling. Now, if I had marshmallows as well, could you imagine putting marshmallows in this? A tortilla s'more? That would be delicious. You can also put a banana in this. I really like to put banana in this because I like chocolate and bananas together. So if you wrap a banana in this, wrap it up, it's a really, really good, like, little dessert snack type stuff. Alright guys, so that's all my stuff. Just for a quick recap. We have the goldfish in the pudding, which you could also do Cheetos. Just make sure you get Cheetos and not the off-brand stuff that I got. And then we have the noodles with sour cream, some Parmesan cheese if you would like Parmesan, and Cajun, because they're delicious. The rice, which you have the blue cheese dressing in, on top of lightly toasted bread with some strawberry jam. or not jam, sorry, jelly. I don't like jam because that has the chunks. I don't like chunks. Then we have the 3 different popcorns. We have one of them that's cheese with lemon pepper. The other one's a nutritional yeast with a couple herbs, basil, thyme, and onion powder to make it taste like a nice, lovely garlic bread. And then we also have, what was the other one? Popcorn with jalapenos, duh. And last but not least, we have the tortilla with peanut butter and chocolate and a little bit of milk. I love a glass of milk with this. It's like eating a cookie. So guys, I challenge you to go and try out these things. Unless you're allergic to some, I know people are like allergic to peanut butter stuff. Do not get yourself hurt. Please, don't eat the stuff you're allergic to just because I'm challenging you to something. We don't need anyone getting sick or hurt. But I challenge you to try some of this stuff and see, you know, maybe you'll find something you like the peanut butter with goldfish. My grandpa tried some a long time ago, and he actually thought it was pretty good. So, never knock it till you try it. And also send me a message or tag me on Twitter if you try it. I will retweet everyone's video or whatever of you trying it. Whatever you guys want to do, if you record it, I will definitely share it. And maybe I'll make a little playlist of just all the people who try the Grizz1y challenge. And then also send me what weird combinations you like. Because you know what? Maybe I'll try them up for another video. And then we'll go on the same playlist. And we can just have this big whole Grizz1y food challenge for everyone. I hope that sounds good because that's what we're doing. Alright guys, so I challenge you to try this out. I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye. Forgot to say one more thing, guys. If you like the shirt, in the description and below, there is a link to all my merchandise, guys. Alright. Bye now. Haha.